Hi everyone, welcome back to Just Homesteading. It is early February and it is 50 degrees outside. So as you can hear in the background, my children are out here enjoying the weather, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of the garden. So let me turn. This is the front portion of the garden. The garden is about 5,000 square feet. If you watched my onion video, then this is the grass that I was talking about. So I put the garden on top of an area that had grass, and I didn't do a very good job of digging the grass out. Maybe about a month or so ago, I came in here and I pulled a ton of weeds out of these beds and put some cardboard down. The garden is broken down into 3 sections, and this is just the front section. As you can see, there's a lot of cleaning up I need to do in here before the garden season starts. I do have my garlic in here. We've gotten a good amount of rain, so some of them are showing a little bit more than I would like, and because of the weather, some of them are actually sprouting. As you can see, this bed hasn't been cleaned out at all. So I actually planned on pulling this bed out. It's just made from wood that we found on the property, but I'm actually going to keep it here and put my sweet potatoes in this bed this year. This bed is just made from an old barrel and some extra wood we had laying around. So we're going into the second section of the garden, and as you can see, we had some really strong winds, and it actually knocked this arch down. And I realized that I forgot to tie the arch into the T-post, so I have to fix that too. These beds over here have strawberries and asparagus, and as you can see, lots and lots of weeds. Over here, and again, because of the weeds, you can't really see the plants, but we have blackberries and raspberries planted. So I was trying to avoid putting down plastic or landscape fabric. There is a little bit of plastic in the front portion of the garden as a test spot, but I do think that I'll probably have to give in and put some weed barrier or some plastic down, so that way I can keep the grass and weeds under control and spend more time gardening. So this is just a random pallet. I have a ton of wood chips out here. I had a local tree cutting company. They would just come and dump the wood chips on the property, and then we moved them into the garden. They need to be spread out. As you can see, another pile of wood chips, and this is a pile that has already been spread out and pretty much broken down at this point. This is the third section of the garden. So this section is the wettest out of all of them. We get a lot of mud back here. Another pile of wood chips. This grow bag is where we grew our sweet potatoes last year. They did really great in here. There's a pool over there, kiddie pool, an old one that we put, what is that big plant? It's a pineapple sage. Some extra soil, and then a huge pile of wood chips that still needs to be spread out. If you see, it's just nothing but mud up here. I actually have on my rain boots to keep my other shoes from getting muddy. So yeah, this is where we planted the corn. The fruit trees are in another area of the property. It's pretty windy out here. I'm really proud of this garden. It's still a work in progress, but almost everything you see in here I built myself. So I built the raised garden beds, you know, I put all of these T-posts in, I put the fence on. So it's just something that I'm really proud of and something that I will continue to work on. So again, thank you for watching, thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video.